Hi guys, welcome to another episode of TransRoad USA. We pick up from where we left off last time with the 2 contracts with the 4 trucks. So we currently have our Reefers doing a Denver to Albuquerque, and we have our standard dry box vans going from Denver to Kansas. So these are 2 very profitable runs. So we're looking at 95,000 for the Kansas City to Denver. We're going to have to replace that in a minute once this truck gets there. And then also if we look at our reefers, we have got 30,000 and 10,000 there. So we've got 40 grand's worth coming in from that. And what's the bonus on that? There's 47,000. That's all good, which means we can probably consider starting to purchase some more equipment. So that's right. Let me just slow pause, because we're going to want to get another job in here from Denver. Hang on, nope, no. I'll do that wrong again, won't I? Because it's going from Kansas City to Denver, so we need a Kansas City job here to Denver. So we've got 20 trips for 95,000, and you know what? We're going to drop that straight on there. And accept that. Perfect. So we don't need to worry about those 2 trucks for a while. Let's continue that running. Nice little bonus there of 50,000. Let's have a quick look at our reefers. So they're on 7 of 10. So the first one on the Albuquerque to Denver is in place. So I've got 2 more trips here, and then I'm going to need to look at a Denver to Albuquerque. Yeah, let's have a look there. Let's see what we've got. So let's click on our reefers. So we've still got another 10 trips here that we could go for. Speed up, please. That'll give us a small little bonus. We're still building up our contracts for the reefers, but we do have 20 trips to Denver to Kansas. I mean, I was looking at these jobs, these cool supplies and the mail, etc. These things do not pay. I mean, you're looking at 330 quid or dollars per trip. The only thing that they do is actually build up the actual happiness levels that you have within your little towns, etc. So it just helps opening up things in the long term. But at the moment, I'm not really worried about that, because we are making plenty of money. Total income, that's not too bad. We're making a lot of money at the moment because we've split our trucks, so no matter what happens, we will always have suitable contracts as long as we keep on top of them. So Denver to Albuquerque, is that the last one? No, it's that one there. So we're now needing this Denver to Albuquerque, and I'm going to probably just drop that one back on. No, actually, I'll wait for that contract to be over. So that's complete. Let's just pause that for a moment. No, slow it down, and let's drop that one back on there, because we've got 6 days and we can actually get our first wagon onto it quite quickly. Perfect. Right, I'm going to let this play slowly while I have a look at where we're at. So at the moment we can only have 4 trucks and 4 trailers. So we can and if we look at our company headquarters, to get to the next level, we've already purchased a second depot. To get to the next level and unlock another truck depot, we're going to have to extend one of our current depots so that we can get more trucks and trailers. So that's what we're going to have to do. So we can go to Kansas, because that's where we are currently. We're going to extend this by 2 slots, 14,000 per week, and it's going to cost us 50,000. So we can now get 2 more trucks in there, and I'm also going to do the same for our Portland. Again, 8,000 for 60. That's not too bad. That's cheaper to actually have it over there. Right, okay, that's very interesting actually, because I expected the cost to be very similar, but obviously not. So we have got our let's have a look at drivers now while we're thinking about this, because I want to get just a couple more cheap drivers in. Let's have a look. So we're only paying under 400 for these guys. Luther's got dump and a flatbed license, so I want to use him on another truck license in a little bit later. Right, so we've got Bill, you're 750. Augustus or Mr. Freeman, you are 770. Oh, Christy, 1,000. Eleanor, over 1,000. 850 for Chuck. 850 for Hernandez. 1,100 for John. Ooh. Ching Wu Han. 850. No, we're not going to go for that. Stephen White, 650. I don't think we're going to get someone that's cheap. Tim Poyle, 1,400. Ouch. Oh, there we go. And he's got a flatbed license, so maybe that's the next contract I go for. So he's hired. Sorry, Claire is hired. Get that correct. And we can then go and buy some more trucks. Now, I had bought some second-hand ones, I think, last time, didn't I? Let's have a look at these trucks. No, the fleet. Oops. That's busy. Right. So have a look at these miles, actually. Alright, so they're not doing too bad. So, is that one a new truck or an old truck? I think that's one of the new ones. Alright, either way. It's been pointed out by Kamal that if I want to conquer this side of the map, which I do, I need to make sure I have horsepower is king, which is kind of why the first couple of trucks I bought were 500 horsepower. So it'll be interesting to see what we've got here. It just means that whenever we are hauling anything, let's have a look what the highest these goes up to. They're 440, yeah. When we're hauling anything over the hills, the higher the horsepower, the quicker it will actually get up to speed. Oh, Reefers at 33,000. I'm going to buy. I'm going to send. Do I send the Reefers to Portland, or I'm going to send one to each actually, and purchase. I'm going to send the other one to Kansas. Okay, so I'll have 2 trailers en route. Right, let's see if we can find. Okay, so 320, so they need to be on the east coast if we use those. 370, 380, 370. No, there's not very good. I'm looking at new trucks as well because of the actual. Oh, there we go. 580 horsepower. Ouch. 130,000. Okay. And if we look at that cost per week, yeah, that's a contender. Even though it's a single axle, which means it's only going to be good for reefers and yeah, reefers and the dry box vans. I'm not really worried about going up to anything else for a double axle yet. I keep calling this that's a single axle, that's a double axle, and I have been caught out referring to these as 3 axles because we've got 3 wheels on it. So apologies for that. Right, actually, let's have a look at trailers. 33. Okay. So we are down here for Albuquerque for that. That's an interesting price. Let's have a look at the new one over here. 450. And that is, oops, That's, how much is that? Why have I got my schedules here? Hang on, have we? No, we haven't. Right. Strange why it showed me the schedules. That's better. I can actually see what's going on. So, okay, so another 550 horsepower, and we're looking at 130. Okay, 590. That's not too bad. Okay. Ouch! Where's all our money gone? Ah, yeah, I spent 100,000 on nearly. No, I spent 70,000 on trailers, but I'm sure and unlocking the, yeah. Forget what I'm doing sometimes. Apologies. Right, so we are. Yeah, we're going to go for 580 horsepower. Let's have that. I'm going to send this to Portland. Alright, and now we're a bit short on cash, so we'll have to wait for that to work its way all the way over there, which is fine. I can wait. We've got money coming in, he says, I hope. Let's have a look at our finances. Let's speed this up a tad. Double check these have got 7. Ah, right, okay, we're going to have to keep an eye on this. So Denver to Kansas. So we've got. Right, that's going to end in a moment. So let's just keep an eye on that. Right. Alright, okay, they're on the last job now. Sorry, they were actually doing this leg of the trip. Right. Actually, I'm going to have to look at our finances, etc. Yeah. Rather expensive last few weeks and months. Ouch. Right, okay. What about a loan? Have we still got our loan? Loan amount is 300,000. So we're paying 30,000 per week. We've got 7 weeks left of that. Right, okay. Alright, so let's just... right, one contract complete. And the Reefers. Right, okay. So you're now delivering Denver to Albuquerque. So I need Albuquerque to Denver for 3 trips. That's not very good. I've got 8 trips to complete back up there. That doesn't look too promising, actually. Let's have a look again. Albuquerque to Denver. Do you know what? I think I'm going to have to put that on there for the time being. Let's just drop that. Oops. Drop that there for the moment. Oklahoma, Phoenix. No, we're going to have to do that one for a short spell. And we'll pick that up a bit later. Okay. Right, so we've got our vehicle in Portland. Let's just jump into there and let's put Claire onto that job. Alright. And Claire, you can come and join. Oh, oops. Select it first. Come and join this job. And we've got another reefer over here. So I kind of actually want to have another trailer, don't I? So let's have a look at this contract. So tempting to buy cheaper vehicles, but the service intervals is such that yeah, I'm going to buy that. That's going to go to Kansas. We've already got a trailer purchase. Alright. So I want to have 3 of each truck and trailer types available at any time. I would like to have trailers sat empty in some of the depots so that I can actually, when a recession hits on one trailer type and I can't make money, I can send the trucks back to change the trailers. That's what I'd like to try and actually achieve. So, oops, right, Denver to Kansas. So we need to get Denver back to Kansas. Denver to Kansas. 50 trips, £200,000. That's nice. So we'll drop that in there. Excellent. 147 days, you beauts. That looks quite good. Alright, and we can jump back onto here, so that's fine for a while. We've got one trip from Albuquerque to Denver left. So right, let's pause that for a second. We've got 3 trucks en route down, and I need another job to go after this one. From Albuquerque up to Denver if possible. So we can drop that job on. It will only give us a small bonus, but it's better than sending trucks down empty. So that will be that'll knock that. So we'll have 3 jobs left on that, 1 on that. Okay, yeah, we'll do that one. Drop it on there. Come on. Should be going from there to there. Should. Okay. So that first truck should... There we go, perfect. And the other 2 will go straight onto this contract. Excellent. Right, okay. So where are we at with the business company-wise? We need another truck and driver. There's no... Let's have a look at where... Right, we need a bank account value of 200,000, and we jump up to level 3, which is good. We can get another depot, and we can get another concession going, and we've got a few more drivers. So we've got Samuel at 540. We've got Vin. Let's go for Vin. He's only at 300, so we can hire him. We've got John here now. He's at 300. Perfect. So we've got 2 drivers now, both very cheap, which means we could, if when we get another concession, we can move these 2 drivers, Claire and Luther, over to a flatbed license. So that will be my next plan, because they're relatively cheap. So I'm going to need to get another truck anyway for one of these, just to keep them rolling. And let's see which contract we're going to get in first. That's going to give us our bonus. That's got 20. Oh, hang on. Pause. That's something was completed then. Right, so that other one is complete. It's given us 50,000. No, I can't afford to do anything with it yet. So actually, this Reefer job is going to be completed. That's going to be 2 trucks. Hang on, let me just pause that for a second. Slow it down. So we've got 1 truck going from Albuquerque to Denver, and that's got only a few jobs left. We've got 2 trucks doing this. So when he picks up the last job to take it down to here, we are we've completed that contract, and we can actually then just look at where our trucks are going. Right, so let's pause that. So they've got 1 truck left on this job, which means that job is over. So we can look at Albuquerque to Denver, because there's 2 trucks on that, so that's going to be complete. And that will be complete all at the same time. Ooh, okay, so let's have a look at another option. Let's see what we've got in Albuquerque, because that's where both of our trucks are. Oklahoma. Ooh, look at that. Estimated profits minus 3,000 per trip. Don't think so. What's going on with this? What has gone on? Honestly, I didn't see any notification that jobs were... Something's gone on here. These jobs should not be minus profits, because we've not hit an economic issue. Right, okay, so none of those jobs are worthwhile looking at. We've gone into a recession on here and nobody's told me. That's just about right. Just about right. Let's go over a bit further over. Now, that's really bad. Ooh. That's very bad indeed. Okay. That's not good. Right, we're going to get a little bonus from these two jobs so they can just send the vehicles home until we sort out where we can actually get some jobs from. Oh, I don't want to extend. That is strange. Okay. That is not. Hurry up. Denver to Albuquerque. Come on. Lost the bonus now on that. Rats. Okay. Strange that we lost that. Okay, so he's going up to Kansas, so I'm going to change that vehicle type and drop him onto a box van, because I do have a box van there, I think. Yeah, I do. We can actually, let me just see if I can buy some more box vans. Yeah, 30,000. Let's go to Kansas. No, I can't. Okay, let's chuck one up to Portland. Okay. Right, we've got someone idle. Are they idle? Or no, they've not got that in there yet. Okay. Right, okay. That's not good. How many jobs we got on here? So this has got 4 and 20. Okay, so let's jump in here. Let's do a little swap around. Connect back up. And you can jump onto, oops, on there. You can jump onto that Kansas, yeah, jump onto that contract. Okay. So do we have 2 other reefers coming up, so we'll have another trailer here. Let's jump in there and let's swap. No, hang on. Trailer's not there. Ah, I've not bought another trailer, have I? I don't really want to buy another trailer just yet. Let's just have a quick scan again, see whether it was just a little glitch. Kansas Reefers. Oh, there we go. Straight away we've got. Oh, that's so strange. So strange indeed. Right, okay, let's just start new contracts. We've got Kansas to Denver. So we're going to be looking at £7,000, about 14,000 bonus. do with building up Des Moines as a supply. So let's have Des Moines back to Kansas. We've got one trip there. No. Alright, we'll go with that. It's only a bit small pocket change, but it will allow us to open up Des Moines a bit more. Okay. And hopefully not run out of money, he says. Right. Let's speed this up a bit. So we've got, they're going to be keeping going for a while. Not a great bonus on those. Hang on, that's sounded like a job complete. Nope, that was money going out my bank. Actually, that's the point. How is my loan doing? I've got 6 weeks left. I've got 6 payments left. They're on 20 out of 2 of 20. Okay. What's that bonus? It's 14,000. Do we got any more jobs over here yet? No. Really strange that. Oh, 700 quid profit. That's all it is. Ouch. Well, at least it's money coming in. That's the way I look at that. And at least that way we're going to have... and we've got another... That's going wrong again. It's going so wrong again here. Kansas to Denver. Minus 200,000. It's just, well, what's the point? You wouldn't do it. They're going to be parked up again, I think. Costing me possibly just the weekly wage. While our reefers, our dry box are the ones bringing in the money. So that's bringing in 3,000 per trip. That's bringing, so in other words, each trip back and forth is bringing about 5,000. Okay. All right. Let's have a look. Right, that's complete. Pause that for a second. Right. Nope. That was a money loan going out again. Wondered why it didn't pause for me. Alright, maybe what I can try and do is we go to here, unlock level 2 headquarters. We need to have money of value of 200,000 to get to this level. To unlock level 2 here, so that's going to cost us. We need 200,000 to go to level 2. So I think as soon as we, hang on, what's going on? Special contract. So that's going from. Can't see if looking now. Chicago to Detroit and Little Rock to Detroit. 3 days. Where's Chicago? Let's reconsider. So Chicago is the Windy City, so oops, it should be over here. And Detroit and Little Rock. It's down here, so 2 trips. They're not going to give us any much money, but I think just because I've got 3 days to do it. That contract's not complete. I nearly went for that. Should have gone for it. That contract's just complete. Rats. Okay. Oh well. So they're now going to head home doing nothing. Let me just see whether there's any other jobs for these guys. No money. Loss. A loss. A loss. A bigger loss. Right. Nothing that's going to bring in money here. Nothing available in Kansas City. That's ridiculous. About Lincoln. Can we send these guys out a bit further? No, St. Louis. Nope. Indianapolis? No, I don't want to buy that yet. There we go. Do you know what? I can't get over this, how rubbish these contracts are at the moment. I'm actually just let them go back to the depot. That's how bad they are. Right. Oops, hang on. Denver to Kansas. So we now need jobs from Kansas to Denver. 50 trips. There we go, we'll drop that on there. We'll accept that, so at least those trucks will be going okay for a while. I'll have these guys won't be doing much for a bit. Let's have a look what we've got. So 95,000. Let's have a quick scan over here. It would be nice just to be able to have a little drop down to show you all contracts, so you can actually see without having to go into every single city location to say, right, okay, we want the one that's going to pay. A bit like Euro Truck Sim, where you can actually have a look at all the contracts in the country or wherever in a town, and you can then just choose quickly. Nope, I don't want to because I haven't got the money. Come on, there we go. Nope, there's no money. Right, so if I want to do a flatbed contract, let's have a look on here. Concessions. No, I can't even look what jobs there are. That's also another little little bug. Is we should be able to see what. Unless we can go into the town. Can we go onto the town? You know, when you go into a new town, it tells you what you can actually, what jobs are available in there. But I don't see a way of here. No, that's just jobs going into Kansas. Yeah. No, there's no way of actually knowing what jobs will actually need a different type of vehicle concession, and that's frustrating. That's very frustrating. Okay, so we've got more people than trucks, which is ridiculous, and we've got 5 trucks when we can have 8. Got trailers sat empty because they're not worth any, not being used. I could go and buy another cheap, possibly 2 million miles. No. I'm so sorely tempted to go for one of these. You know, it's going to cost us 20-odd thousand every 31,000 miles to service. I can't bring myself for it to it. So look what's going on over here. He's got no trucks. 110,000 for a 370 horsepower. No. So 580. I can afford that unless my loan goes out. What the heck? Send it to Portland. Right, let's just hope the loan doesn't go out too quickly. And then we can put a driver on that. Yeah, loan's just gone out. Ooh, you want to raise? Okay, so $10 raise, so that knocks him to $3.80 and 10 cents. So in other words, he's going to get a humongous raise for that 10 cents per mile. But we'll go for it for the time being. I could fire him after he rejects my declines his offer, but I can't be bothered at this moment in time to worry about that. Come on, let's get yourself in. Alright, so we've got our 2 drivers. See, 300 per week. So he's the cheapest one, about 31 cents per mile, so you can jump in there. And let's get you onto that contract. So we want Denver to Kansas, there we go. Alright. Now, realistically, I should be firing these 2. Oh, good, we're back into profit. Or back in the green, as it were. Which is not good. Right, let's have a quick scan, see if there's any more contracts come on now for Reefers. Right, whoa, there we go. Absolutely ridiculous. You should know. Right, so that's going to give us 1,000 per trip. And do we have Denver back to Kansas, I wonder? No. Denver to Cheyenne. Oh, okay. Okay, so we seem to have picked up a bit of a bread and butter route between the 2 cities again for the Reefers. So that was good, just sitting waiting. Let's put our 2 trucks onto there. Excellent. So we can start making some money again. Right, so what is our... Right, oh, hang on. That contract complete. No, it's just money going out. Money going out again. So Denver marketing campaigns. So we've got those sorts of types of campaigns: newspaper, radio. I'm sure what that is. TV, and potentially internet. Okay, that's interesting. Why is that paused? Because we have more money go out. Don't know. Or is that because I clicked on Kansas? Okay. Well, that's cheered me up for our finances wise. Let's see whether we can actually start making some money. So we've got 2 trucks on this route. We've got 50 trips. No, sorry, we've got 4 trucks on 50 trips each way, and we've got 2 trucks on this one. So we could do with a driver going and picking up a couple of the Reefers and swapping over. So that would be the most ideal route. And I wonder whether we can actually change our drivers. So if we were to look at our operators here, so what can we change him? He's on 2, so can we change him to that contract? Hang on. So he's 2. Can we say go on to 1? Alright, let's have a look. Where is he? He's over there. Alright, so it'll be interesting to see whether we can do that. We're going to have a truck needing service. So he could probably do 2 more trips. And then we're going to have to send him for a service, which is going to cost us 20,000. He's not changed his contract. either. So no, we need a way of being able to get these guys off one contract and put them onto another one. So how far is that trip? That's 600 miles. Okay, so it's a 1200 mile round trip, so you could do another one actually. Yeah, he should be able to do another trip without having to worry too much about him. So we can then say, yeah, here we go, it's just telling us off. Perfect. Oops. Hang on, hang on. I hereby request a raise. Oh, okay. You may reconsider your options later. Yes. Okay. Where are you? You're now going to get repaired. Perfect. So we haven't had any bills for that one. How are we doing on these contracts? Right, so this Denver to Kansas. Let me just pause this. This Denver to Kansas. There's one truck on there now. So we need another Denver to Kansas job to keep us in the money. Right, so we've got 20 trips here. So that would work out quite well because we've got 50 trips. So that will then just leave the two jobs completing at the same sort of time, which is good. I like that. Alright, so how's this contract doing? We've got 26 days. We're over halfway on that. Alright, so loan money's gone out. How many more loans have we got? Oops. That job's complete. Perfect. Let's go and quickly have a look at our loans. 3 weeks. Okay. So we're nearly out of debt on that loan. So I want to be able to put another truck onto... No, I can't do it now because I wonder if they're in service. Can we change it once they're in service? No, he's come out of service. He's back on the road. Rats. Okay. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is once we hit the next level up when we've got £200,000, I think I'm going to unlock our headquarters to level 2 so that we can potentially do some marketing when we're actually allowed, when we actually have enough money, because I think that's possibly one of my issues. Economic stability. Do you know what? I never even knew we had that. So that's good to know. I'm going to stop the game here. I think it's been quite an interesting game so far. And if you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe. And then until next time, that's Murphy out.